Hi, I'm Luke Stapleford from Profile Racing, racing the British Supersport on the Triumph 675. Yeah, yesterday went real strong. We managed to finish first, obviously, which was a good result. We managed to get the championship lead back. It was a little disappointing after Knockhill. We struggled a little bit with this bike setup. We seemed to maybe go there a little bit too confident, expecting it to be one of our strong circuits, and maybe got put on the back foot a little. So we come to Brands with the intention of working hard and getting the bike ready for the races. So we spent most of the free practices getting it up to speed, and it seemed to work yesterday. So this morning again we've made a few little tweaks. We've ran race weight with the fuel, and it all seems good. So we're looking forward to this afternoon.
Hey guys, Andy Reid here. Here we are, Brands GP, 6th round of the championship. A ride for Monster Energy, Team Traction Control and the Yamaha. The season's been pretty slow for us, but we've had a mixture of good results and some misfortune as well. We had an injury about 3 weeks ago at Snetterton, and we came away with a fractured heel bone, which put us out of action for a few weeks. So tried my best to get out at Knockhill the next round after Snet, and I got out in free practice. It was quite painful, and I just thought, you know, there's no point making it worse for what it is. Gonna get the bike absolutely mint for the race. Hopefully get the top step of the race this time, not third. So rock and roll, full gas.
I'm Glenn Irwin, racing the British Supersport series for Gearlink Kawasaki. The season's been going good so far. We're on round 6. Prior to this round, we had 10 finishes from 10 races, and we're leading the championship by a point going into yesterday. The whole team have been working really well, and we made quite a large change to the bike at Snetterton, which has changed our season and turned us into a championship contender. Yesterday we had a bit of a problem, and very strange crash. We couldn't understand what happened, and same things just happened in warm-up, only we've managed to save the crash. So my aim for this year is to top the championship. Yeah, I don't see no reason why we can't. I've got my confidence back and have a great team around me, and everything's right off the track, and it's all good. So yeah, thanks to all these sponsors that are over me. We're able to be here and be competitive. Thank you.
James Rispoli ran for Team Traction Control. This weekend it's been going pretty well. We started off well. The first couple sessions went well. Just things are starting. We got a lot of momentum rolling. We qualified 4th place. We've got the bike's working good. The team's working good. Things just kind of since Snet have just really been gelling, and we've just been slowly moving forward. Unfortunately, been just a little bit off the front 2 guys. They've got a lot of pace at the moment, but we just keep chipping away.
Hey, I'm Jake Dixon. I ride for Smith's Triumph, and yeah, the season so far, it started off real good, and at Donington Park we had a 2nd and a win, and we've had 2 wins so far this year and 5 podiums, I think, but the last few rounds it just hasn't quite worked out for us, but we're really trying hard, and the team are just doing absolutely everything in their power to give me the best tools. So I can't thank them enough for everything they do for me and all the hard work they put in. But this race is going to be a tough one, as we've had 2 crashes this weekend, which isn't ideal, and like for the last 3 rounds I think we've had now 4 crashes, and that isn't ideal, and it's not good for the confidence.
Hi, my name's Kyle Ryde. I'm in the British Supersport Championship, and this year's been going great for me. I'm 2nd in the championship. It's my first year, and I'm expected to win it, hopefully. But yeah, we've got some good competition, especially Luke Stapleford. It's been some great racing. We've got some great respect for each other, and I think it'll go right down to the wire. For the race today, I'm expecting to win, obviously. I couldn't win yesterday because I wrecked the front tyre. Luke had a great pace anyway. I'm sure I'd have come 2nd anyway, but for today's race, we've got a new setting for warm-up. Seems good, so hopefully the front tyre will last and I can win.
He's on the outside, the front row of the grid. Oh, he gets a terrific start. Not a good start for Kyle Ryde, who messed his start up in the sprint race yesterday. And Kyle straight away is sucked back into the pack. So, but no, he hangs on to that 3rd place. But Andy Reid and Luke Stapleford got perfect getaways. But Kyle Ryde, look at that. He's trying to ride right round the outside of the man he beat to the Superstock Championship last year. Andy Reid comes across to try and block him, but Ryde is nabbing none of it. And Glenn Irwin diving underneath Rispoli there into 5th place. So Glenn, as we expected, wasting absolutely no time trying to get. He's now just behind number 7, the blue and white Smith's Triumph of Jake Dixon.
Now that last lap, Ride just took a couple of tenths out of Stapleford, so it's 0.6 of a second at the moment. It was 0.8, so we'll keep an eye on that. So he's just, he's taken out a fraction more. That is not, I reckon that's a bit less than 0.6 of a second now. So Ride, that little improvement that he said he was a lot happier with, that certainly seems to be the case, because I think he's definitely gained a little bit more there.
These guys running in third and fourth places, then you could just glimpse Kyle Ride in the distance under the MCE Insurance Bridge. Glenn Irwin detached from that after that mistake at Stirling's Bend. And here on the 8th lap of 18, the two leaders go through.
Look at this, it's close there, going in there. You saw with Spoley, he rolls it in. These two, you know, they are, you know, they're teammates, they're hard, you know, they're friends, but obviously they want to beat each other. And we saw yesterday some really good aggressive moves, sort of clean, but certainly you had your heart in your mouth a few times with them.
Stapleford, meantime, 1.27 seconds in the lead. Andy Reid is a whisker in front of his teammate James Rispoli, and then Glenn Irwin closing the gap on them, leaving behind this battle, which is now for 6th place. Yeah. 67, Andy Reid running in 3rd place, which is the position he occupied yesterday, coming back from a broken heel, of course, sustained in a heavy crash at Snetterton 4 weeks ago. He did turn up armed with crutches, but was in too much pain to race at Knockhill in Scotland a week ago. 2 weeks ago, sorry. Yeah, and there's a crash at Clearways.
James Henry, that looks like. That's at Clearways, as you say.
Front end has
long
gone.
Front slide. God, he had that. He nearly saved that. That was close for a long while.
We revert to this battle between Keith Flint's team boys on the 16th of 18 laps, so 3 laps to sort this out between them. Andy Reid, having patted his seat, seems to have been able to pull away a bit from James Rispoli, and backs in awfully late, but beautifully into Druids, brings it back to the apex. This battle royale has gone on pretty much all race, with that blue and white Smith's Triumph, based down in Gloucester, with Jake Dixon on board, number 7, against Sam Hornsey's Profile Racing Triumph. This is the race leader, Luke Stapleford. He completes, it starts his final lap. 2nd place, a distant second now for Kyle Ride and the Pace Stage Yamaha. But the man who's going to take overall victory is the happy little fella from just up the road from Mallory Park in Leicestershire. This is him, number 8, Luke Stapleford, Profile Racing Triumph. Thrilled with doing the double here at Brands Hatch. 2nd place goes to Kyle Ride, just short of his 18th birthday on the Pace Stage Yamaha. 3rd place, I think, will go, will it? Yes, it does. Quite cleanly in the end to Speedy Reedy. Andy Reid crosses the line 3rd. James Rispoli, the birthday boy, in 4th. And Sam Hornsey gets the better of Jake Dixon and Luke Hedger on the last lap to claim that 5th place.
It was a good race for us, or good weekend for us, really. 2 solid podiums, and coming back from injury, it was good, strong, and it's positive for the team. And we got a pretty good start there. We got up with the front guys, and then within 2-3 laps, it just seemed to have a bit more pace in me, and started edging that gap away bit by bit. And slowly but surely, it became a lonely race for me. I was done 18 laps pretty much on my own, and it's quite hard to keep your concentration and stay solid and put your laps in. And you know, I felt strong towards the end of the race. I was able to put my faster laps towards the last 3 laps and pull a bit of a gap on 4th. Yeah, just a good weekend for us in total. So roll on, Thruxton.
Yeah, as Andy said, it's two good solid podiums for me, especially. I wouldn't say I've been struggling, but I'd say I've been struggling because Luke's been that fast. If you'd take Luke out of the picture, I thought I'd have rode really well, but Luke's been pretty dominant all weekend, and yeah, fair play to him. You can't judge him on anything. He's been mint all weekend, so yeah, you can't complain with 40 points. And yeah, I'm just going to roll on to Thruxton.
Yeah, a strong weekend for us. After Knockhill, like the bit of a disappointment with 4th and 2nd. We come into this weekend with a vision of not making any mistakes in the races, hitting their markers every lap, consistent lap times, and that's what we managed to do. So we was fast in qualifying. Kyle was right there again. But the race, we managed to just string the laps together. Not particularly one fast lap, but the laps the same every lap, and it was just enough to get that gap. I would like to see a bit more of a gap on my board early on. I'm getting fed up with the pressure now from Kyle, like 0.3 every lap, and it not going anywhere. But yeah, it's good racing, good to watch. Roll on Thruxton. I'm looking forward to the rest of the year.